My first hopes was so simple. It's still simple 10 years later. It's to give back what we can.
A lot of charities have a shelf life, but the Texans are so giving and they're so loving, they've made this work for 10 years.
I'm excited that 10 years later we have such a loyal group of families and individuals and companies that have said, we were there from day one, believed in what you were doing. We're still here 10 years later.
It's not about us. It's about these children. It's about empowering kids. That's why it works. That's why it works. There's this young 4-year-old in 2012 that's gonna die. They go to 70 different foundations trying to find some hope. They get none. Then there's HeartGift. They said, come on. So on Valentine's Day, 2012, this young girl named Julia that we don't know, HeartGift gave her open heart surgery. Not only changed her life, saved her life. And now today she's 15, she's vibrant, she is having a normal life because of you. And all of you people who sat there and said, you know what? It's a life. We're saving a life.
Words escape you sometimes at just how inspiring it can be to watch children just always come out swinging. Grace was put on this earth to be an example and to fight. She was born with a congenital heart defect and has had multiple surgeries, multiple setbacks, but also infinite comebacks. I remember it was last year, a couple years ago, when the superheroes thing, she's got the mask on and her rocking and she's making that music. That's the kind of stuff that you're just grateful to be a part of. And to make people's lives better, that's what this was about in the first place. And Dell Children's really takes care of that. We've done a lot of great work.
We need a world that's accepting to everybody, not just some big, tall, fast guy that's the football player. You hear stories through families that have a child with Downs, and they say, I don't know how to handle this. The uniqueness of each child, it's one of the things MJ&M does. It helps them bring out who they are, and it helps that family make it. And then you've got a guy like Peter. And Peter's a young guy that started in the Rise School and was really struggling. And it's been unbelievable to see the progress that Peter and many like Peter have grown through the Rise School. The only problem with Peter is now he comes to MJ&M and he's up on the stage. Peter steals the show. All of a sudden we look up 10 years later and the Rise School is better than ever and changed so many lives for kids.
With our kids in the Just Keep Livin Foundation, kids come in from single-parent homes and poverty, gangs. When I met Luis, you could see in his eyes that it's really positive, assertive, maybe not as confident as he's become, but you could tell it's a good young man. Good young man in there. Now let's just bring him out. Through our program, he gained a lot of confidence. We gave him the confidence to put that hustle that he had in him, put it to work. What was he doing? He's a real estate agent. And I'm not gonna say he broke a chain, but he continued to chain with a stronger link in his own family. They found a new lease on their livelihood. We were introducing new dreams, new possibilities, new hope. There's a whole other world out there and other people and opportunities and landscapes and jobs that they never even knew of. And now unsolicitedly coming to us saying, I wouldn't be succeeding in my life right now if I didn't have what your program provided me. There's proof. It's more than just something that feels good. It's more than just a charitable effort. It's more than just something that can make you sleep better at night. Now there's some proof right there.
Timothy and Andrew are 2 of 300,000 young men and women in our world that have this disease, a thing called Duchenne. And what an awful thing for a family to have 2 young guys stricken with an awful disease. Not a bad disease, an awful disease. It's a life-changing, and they die way before they're supposed to die. These kids have got so much personality, and I love them, and we've had fun, and just watching them grow, and I sit and I watch Timothy now in a wheelchair. And I see the reality of him being 5, and now we're sitting here at 18 and 15. They both have the awful disease. There are better things, but I see his life right in front of us changing. 3 drugs have been approved through the FDA, and the research is better, and the lives are being extended. But as much as we've done to help with the research and extend the life, it's still incurable, and we have to keep giving to find the cure.
It's incredibly rewarding for everyone involved, for the kids that receive, and for us. We receive the love from the kids, and we get to help them along their journey, and help the parents along their journey, and make things a little better.
In the end, we're helping out a bunch of young people. Thanks for being in it for the right reasons, and I hope we're doing you proud, and you feel like your time, your donations, your money, and anything else you've given is been more than worth it.
Thank you, Jack, for that call, that text. Thank you, Matthew, for getting involved. Thank you for the wives and their involvement, the support that we've had. It's more powerful today than it was 10 years ago. You being here, you being involved, you caring is what matters. This is about changing lives for the better or saving lives. That's pretty powerful. And that's what keeps these kids moving forward, and even more so their families.
Once you realize what a gift you're able to give, you do have a responsibility to do whatever you can to continue that.